Good morning. Good morning, viewers. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Tayo kay Tawan. First, we present you a nice song. Waiting.
Hindi unang choice, pero tamang choice. Kompleto ang gawa, sigurado ang resulta. Sa umpisa mahal, pero sa huli sulit.
Yes, today is Friday,
Sigurado ang hanap,
the
di ba
20th day
TriStar
of February
and proven.
2026.
45 years na sa larangan,
The Galloping
di ka
Fire Horse.
kahit mahal sa umpisa, sa huli sulit.
More power 2026. More power for everyone.
Ulit-ulit, sigurado sa bawat hakbang.
Today is rainy day, yet
45 years ng karanasan.
the weather's nice.
Aluminum at salamin, talagang tested. Walang sagabal sa iba. Mura sa umpisa, pero hindi tumatagal. TriStar sa
Yesterday we talked about
Pang matagalan, wala nang palya.
Chinoy,
TriStar
the
aluminum and
Chinese Filipino of the Philippines.
Hindi ka matitinag kahit mahal sa umpisa, sa huli sulit.
Early on, in the olden times,
Walang paulit-ulit, sigurado
the
sa
Chinese and the Philippines
paayos
were called as
gastos ng gastos.
the overseas Chinese,
Hindi ka pala
meaning to say they came from other part of the world. But today,
nakatested at proven, laging sigurado.
less than 2% of Chinese population
Mas mahal kami
are
kasi mas mahal namin.
overseas or where came from the other part of the world. Other part of
Ibigay mo ang lahat.
Chinese
TriStar aluminum
land.
and glass tested ang proven.
Most 98% were already born in the Philippines,
Kundi sigurado
and
ka na.
that is the reason why we call ourselves Chinoy. We are not overseas Chinese, and definitely we are not Chinese, but rather we are Filipino. Of course, we are Chinese by blood, but we have the golden heart of a Filipino. That's why it is a one-sided heavy favor for the Philippines having us with you all Filipinos. Chinoy mixed with Filipinos is more advantageous than not mixing, because the multiple culture of the Philippines and the Chinese form a unique and a very strong spiritual belief in today's world. To think that 95% of the Philippine economy are all of Chinese descent and mostly are Chinoy. The new tycoon are Chinoy. The old tycoons are Chinese, but born Filipino. They are the siblings of the overseas Chinese from China. That is how strong the contribution of Chinoy to the Philippines. Even in our political arena, today we can see there are Chinese family name, yet Chinoy by nature, being elected to lead the country. Even in our religious sector, the priests, the sisters, there were also Chinoy and Chinay. You see, this is a moment of triumph for the Philippines to have us with you all together, a unified force, I should say. Now let's go back to the amazing and wonderful world of Feng Shui. Yes, it is introduced by Chinese. The Feng Shui in China has many different sources of beginning. In China, they have the northern belief of Feng Shui. They also have the southern belief, southern part of China. They have also belief of Feng Shui. In the Tibetan Feng Shui, and this other side in the east, they have the Black Hat Society. It's a kind of Feng Shui. All of these believe in Feng Shui. All of them follow the theory of Feng Shui, the concept, however, of different interpretation. The approach are not so the same. Sometimes the approach tend to be different from the others. This explains why in some TV channel they talk about Feng Shui and saying these animal signs are lucky and these animal signs are not lucky. Yet in the other sect of Feng Shui, different interpretation also. Where the unlucky become the lucky, and the lucky become the unlucky. So that is how you decipher. How you see, it is a quite complication because of the element. The element like the fire, the water, the wood, the metal, and the other one is there are five branches of element: water, wood, fire, wood, and metal. So altogether, to complete one cycle, it shall take 60 years, because every cycle, every one cycle, one complete cycle is 1 year. So to complete the 5 cycle is 5 years. So 5 years, 5 times 12 makes 60. That is how it is. And the element of galloping course, this year is fire. So too much fire may create burning. So how to counter fire? To counter fire, maybe the approach is fire against water, but it makes a very strong contrast. So to make it a bit softer, fire against plants, something like that. Water against metal, wood against wood and water, metal and plants, something, so that it will not be too strong, not to carry. Sometimes if it is too strong, it creates more strong approach that cannot be held outright. I mean, cannot be held outright. So this year, since this is fire, one good business also is the water refilling station. The milk tea, the ice cream business, the halo-halo, all pertaining about liquid, water liquid. It will balance, especially if you are an element of the fire. Like me, I'm an element of the earth. So yeah, earth. So there are five: the earth, fire, metal, wood, and water. So I am friendly with the fire because I can put out fire. Too much fire I can put out because of my element as earth, soil. I cover it and the fire get off. Also, the what you call this, the setup of your house, of your master room, is also one strong factors that can make good feng shui. In Chinese, when you say feng shui, actually, literal meaning of feng shui is the water, feng. Feng, feng. Water, the wind, feng. Feng, yeah, wind. Shui, that's the water, so the wind and the water. In Japan, they call it feng xin, the spirit of the wind. So that is the Oriental teaching. It's different from our Western world, like this Aquarius, Capricorn, something like that. It's based on Gregorian calendar, so it may not be effective. Unlike lunar calendar, it is highly effective because, remember, on every 15th day of the month, the moon is full moon. That is where lunar calendar derives. When they study the moon movement, they base their calendar on the moon. That's why it is called lunar calendar. Well, another factors besides business, sometimes it helps to create a good arrangement because feng shui is also